10th December of every year is marked as the Human Rights Day. Guess what? We got curious a bit to feel the pulse of Nigerians on the streets on what human rights mean to them. We also asked if they are getting enough of what the Human Rights Day symbolize. In case you didn't know, Human Rights Day is celebrated annually across the world on 10th December of every year. The date was chosen to honor the United Nations General Assembly's adoption and proclamation on 10th December 1948 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the first global enunciation of human rights, and one of the first major achievements of the new United Nations. Listen in and watch what they had to say.
In Nigeria, we're not really enjoying human rights, in the sense that some people will be in their houses and they will just be slaughtered like cow. Or let me say, for some times now, it seems like animals are given much preference than whatever is given to human beings. In the sense that you hear people, killing people in the name that they are looking for a place to rear their cow or whatever. We are not really enjoying. For me, I don't think there's anything like human rights in Nigeria, because the ordinary people are not given that room to really air their mind, and most times people that if you talk much you receive much, in the sense that people don't want to talk because they are so much afraid. People don't want to talk because they are much afraid of the unknown. They don't know what will befall them, and they are afraid of everything, including their government. When the people are afraid of the government, it's a doom. And when the government is afraid of the people, it's a boom, in the sense that it's good that the government is afraid of the people than people being afraid of the government.
You asked me a question, what did human rights mean to me? Abi?
Yeah.
It means a lot to me. As a human, as a Nigerian, I cannot see where they are maltreating people. I will not be happy. And I won't take it too. Sometimes when I see that kind of thing, I take it upon myself to go and intervene.
Who is not treating who well? Why did you say that? Can you shed more light on that?
Yes, like government, they are not treating us well. Like 3 days ago, incident that occurred in my place. There's some kidnappers. They came, they kidnapped, and they shot a lot of my people around there. Thank God, before I drove in there, they have left with a few people. Understand me now? And now the government is supposed to have come, and tied our road and do our road very well. Assuming the road is okay, nobody will witness that kind of thing. Whereby you're supposed to be going on 100 or 80, you are going on 10 or 20. So, government are not treating us well. I will do 2 things, ma.
Okay, sir.
One is housing. Second one is power. Sorry, third one, second one is power. Third one is road. For the people, that is food now. When all these things are in place, there will be food. Because when you go out now into the bush or other parts of Abuja, where they are farming, where they have farmland, there's no access road to that place. There's no facility in terms of electricity to hold to keep those things safe. So I will do 3 things: 1, housing, road, and power.
I just want the government to provide job so that we can have a better government, we can have a better life.
Generally, children.
Like some people now, they cannot afford the money to go to school. Maybe the government should help, like free education. Just
assist, right?
Yes, because now my uncle is not working. That is the reason why I'm working. Because if he should be working, I will not be working. They can just provide job for the Nigerian youths. Then things will not be hard like this.
Human Rights Day is a day set aside for every individual to know his rights. That is the right to live, the right to security, the right to have everything that human being need in his life. You understand? So this day enlighten people more, because there are many people that live and then they did not even know their rights. So part of those rights is those things that the government are supposed to do for individual that people doesn't even know. Some people even do it by themselves, whereby it is the duty of the government to provide security for individual. It is all this issue that has to do with shelter, the day-to-day activities. So we are now used to hustling on our own things that the government are meant to do for people. People are looking for it by themselves. If I'm a president today, I will make sure that I provide an enabling environment for every human being to live in a secured way without fear. Maybe everybody can be able to move around the country from one state to another without the fear of being killed. So I'll make sure I provide a very tight security for people that I'm governing as a president.
So that's your own human rights expression?
Yes, yes. So if I'm a president today, I will make sure that I provide an enabling environment for every human being to live in a secured way without fear. Maybe everybody can be able to move around the country from one state to another without the fear of being killed. So I'll make sure I provide a very tight security for people that I'm governing as a president. So that is my own human rights expression, and I will make sure that the agencies that are involved in terms of human rights, I make it available for them so that they will be able to carry out their duty without any infliction.
If you are to number 1 to 5, in 1 minute, they say, oh yeah, now government is here. Say what you want to see now. What are those 5 human rights benefits? Job creation, housing, security, good roads, good water for everybody to drink, and also electricity to be available everywhere. It's more than 5 years.
Thank you.
That's privilege being spoken up for.
Okay, wow.
Poverty stricken having a voice.
Wow.
And I think that's what I think it is. If you ask me, I don't have anything to say. I just think it's the less privileged being spoken up for. For me, you're being beaten up by your husband. I like to be straightforward. Get out before you die. There's more to life than being married. Being married is not the ultimate. You can actually achieve a lot of things not being married. You mustn't be married to be fulfilled. You know, you can't be married to please society, and you're suffering in your marriage. So for me, in a short statement, and as precise as I can be, get out of the marriage if you're being brutally abused. But basically, I think that's what human right is for me. Thank you.
And the children children being raped at 8 years, 7 years.
It's terrible.
What would you want to say about that?
It's horrific. I don't know what to say. It's so painful. I don't even want to think about it. The more I talk about it, the more I feel like crying. It's so painful. You know, I hear stories. I see what happens to people. You know, it's terrible. It's terrible. For me, I would say those people should be caught and castrated. But someone else will say, I'm too strict. How can I say they should be caught and castrated? But something should be done. A law should be put up to that effect. A serious one at that. A serious one at that. I think it's punishable by law. So, and I think it should be the law should be enforced. If you ask me, thoroughly enforced, effectively enforced, more than before.
Anikulapo Kuti, late Fela Anikulapo Kuti, is an advocate of human rights. And he is the one that said that human right is our property, we don't sell it. Man, people cannot teach us our rights. So that is why our human right is our legitimate right. So it's our property.
So if you become president, now, what will be those human rights things you will quickly do for Nigeria, that you think their lives will be better?
Honestly, the resources of Nigeria is for all citizenry. All the citizens need to share from our resources, both the poor, the rich, the small, and the big. So if I become a president of Nigeria, all Nigeria will rejoice.
Wow.
Because
What
I'm
do
a
you
right.
do?
I am
Mention 5 things.
wonderful. There are so many things. It will be job creation according to everyone's capacity. For I should know in this country, less than early 70s, there were job creations according to people's standard. A school cert, as a certificate holder, a degree holder, there are standards. But today, there is nothing like that. Because we can say that we have entered into political, we have entered into abracadabra, that politics is no more practicing in the way politics is supposed to be practiced. Democracy is supposed to be practiced. Now it has become what Fela prophesied those days, that it is no more the democratic of government for people, by people, for the people, but it has now demonstration of crazy. So that is why democracy has become a crazy standard.
Do you know the song, sir?
Obviously, I may not sing it. Wow, it is not. No, I may not sing it, but I only quote Fela and
You can sing it. I know.
No. It is no. I don't supposed to sing it, right?
It doesn't matter.
No. I don't suppose to entertain because even if I'm a fan, I don't sing.
It is hoped that everyone, everywhere, will enjoy the benefits of celebrating this day, the Human Rights Day.